Hey, it's Zero at PGzoneHD, and I'm bringing you guys part 3 of building this small racetrack. And as you can see, I made a few adjustments since the last video. Just anything that's green was what I've added so far, which includes this little corner area, which is just a bunch of mountains. It took me a little while to actually put all of that down, so I figured that wasn't really going to be worth showing. So I'm just kind of picking up where I left off from that. And trying to figure out where I want to put this piece, because this is a cool little piece of terrain that I think would look nice somewhere on this track. So I guess maybe we'll just put it right there. And then I need to go ahead and switch the terrain over for the pieces that I've added to the Carburetor County theme. And let's see. Yep. That's the first time I've seen that. Oh, there is no water. That's kind of funny. That's interesting. Oh, there is water. It's just kind of hard to see. It looks like there wasn't any in the water. It looks like there wasn't anything in there. All right. And this is what we got. This is actually a set piece. This is just a new piece that I had picked up in the stunt park area. I believe I got it from there. Alright, so now we have a nice brown dirty looking racetrack. Let's figure out what we want to add next. I know I want some weapons, so this is going to be the next thing I want to put on here. We'll put it right underneath this. Now you have to be careful where you place this activation box. This is what I use. Now there's all sorts of different ways that you can do this, but this is what I do. And of course I put in the most aggravating spot. But basically what's going to happen is anytime a player enters this box, it's going to spawn the weapons. Now the bad part about doing it this way is if you're in the lead, say if you're in front of everybody and you're about to go across those weapons and the computer's behind you and they end up going through that box as you're getting right there on top of the weapons, it'll make the weapons disappear and reappear. So what I like to do is do like 2 for the entered and then 2 for the exit, and that way there's a slim chance that even if somebody's going through there, you should be able to still pick up a weapon. There's probably a better way to do it, but this is the only way that I know how to do it. Next thing I want to do is the sky changer, and I'm gonna give it its own box, and we'll put it I think I want to put it right here, right around the bridge area. I like to put it somewhere to where when it changes you'll really take notice of it. And then where is the sky changer? I can't remember if it's in this area or if it's in the other one. Yeah, I think it's in basic toys. There it is, sky changer. Now you can activate it manually by just driving up and smashing into it, or if you're on a character, then you can just, like a regular character, you can just walk up and press the button. And what this does is basically every time you drive through there, it's going to change the sky. And actually, you know what, I just realized you don't want to set it up like that. You want to do player entered and not entered, because I think if you do entered, it's going to switch it every time somebody drives through there when it can switch, and I only want it to switch once a lap. So we're going to change that a little bit. So now it's only going to change when I drive through it. We'll do player 1 entered. And I want to put some more weapons on the track. Those 4 aren't going to be enough, so I think right here is going to be another good area to put it in. Let's go back to Creative Toys. And we'll put the weapons right here, right around the turn. Yeah, I wish I knew how to do more with the stuff that's in this area, the creative toys. I haven't really messed around with a lot of the stuff in here. This is just pretty basic stuff. And again, there might be a faster way to do this. This is just pretty much how I do it. Which one did I see? I think it's that one in the corner. I'm trying to remember which one I needed to put it on. Okay, it's not that one. There we go. Alright, so now we got those 2 set up. Next thing I want to do is I want to add some more boost pads. I have them in that one spot, but the track's definitely going to need some more. Seems like I always cycle it in the wrong direction. And there's probably not much point in putting this here because I'd imagine most people are going to clear that jump over that, but we're going to put it there anyways. You have to make sure to point these in the right direction because if you point them this way, then it's not going to do anything for you. And I think, let's see, can I fit a ramp right there? No, I can't. Oh well. We'll just put some more boost pads down because we want to go as fast as these cars will allow us to go. Alright, you can't put them on that piece, but I should be able to squeeze one in right there. There we go. And we don't want to put one right before the turn. Sometimes I'll put them there, but I don't think I'm going to do it that right there. And what I'm going to do right here is I want to put a bunch right there and then I'm going to put a ramp. And that way you don't lose a whole lot of momentum because you're going to land somewhere on that hill. And you have to be kind of careful with those because sometimes it'll cause you to land weird on the hills and it actually slows you down more than it does anything else. So I'm going to have to test that out and make sure it works. And we definitely want a ramp at the end of this bridge. Actually, let's get it as close to the end as possible. And then I think we'll get maybe two more boost pads, and that should be, I think that's going to do it for the boost pads. Maybe can I get one more in right here? Oh, maybe get 2 more in. Alright, so that's going to be pretty much the finished main track. Now I might put some corner barriers up. Alright, so I was going to show you guys a lap around the track, but then I started thinking about it. You know, it's probably best that I not show it just yet because I'm still working on it. And I want to make some changes to it. And I don't want to waste too much time showing that when I could be actually showing you guys the process of building this. So what I'm doing right now is I think I decided I want to make another little shortcut area. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I think what I'm going to do, let's see how this turns out. And what I'm hoping is that I can do this without it resetting you back onto the track. And actually, let me get rid of this track piece here. And I'm hoping that it's going to be close enough to where it's not going to reset. Alright. Actually, let me get rid of that piece there. Essentially what I want to happen is I want to be able to go underneath this other track. That doesn't quite match up, so I need to move it over just a little bit. And these pieces, of course, it doesn't matter if those match up or not when you connect them, because it's not gonna, at this point, anything you put down that's not connected to the main track, it's not gonna affect whether or not the computer race icon's gonna pop up or not. So now I actually am gonna go ahead and test it out. Alright, so now that I've repaired the building that was blown up, I'm going to take a couple laps around, just make sure that everything works right, make sure that the extra track pieces that I put down aren't going to respawn me back onto the track. I'm not too worried about the placement of the track pieces just yet. I mean, I can move them around once I figure out what I want to do, but I just want to make sure that they're not too far away. I don't know why Francesco keeps spinning in the wrong direction. And then right there you're going to have a little ramp to clear over the top of people so that you're not banging into them. I try to make the shortcuts to where they're not so short that they really give you a big advantage. Pretty sure that hit somebody. Alright, seems like it's working pretty good, because let me drive out here on the edge. Doesn't seem like it's going to respawn me. So that's pretty much what I was looking for, and then I'm going to put some more track down right here, and then I'll branch it back onto the main track. So it's looking good so far. That's pretty much what I wanted. I'm going to be doing some decorations in the next video, but that's pretty much all I got for this one. This is Zero at PGzoneHD, and thanks for stopping by.